Stocks don't fucking give a shit what you want. I could want it to go to 25 and I can say I'm not gonna sell till it hits 25, then I'll press the sell button and done. Nope, not the way it works. Stocks don't care when you got in, what your average is, what your plans are. Stocks are gonna stock. They don't fucking care what your master plans are. Hey, good morning guys. This is Top Shelf Trading. My name is Henry, and basically I'm gonna be going through my journey of getting to 20,000 in the stock market. I'm giving myself 12 months. It's January 29th right now, so in a couple more days, it's gonna be February. Um, so basically, I'm starting at my account right now is uh, at $5,348 as we speak, and I'll post up a screenshot of that. My goal is to get to 20K in the stock market by the end of this year, 2024. Okay, so um, that's gonna be the goal. I'm gonna give you all updates on my progress, what stocks I'm getting into, what stocks I'm getting out of, what stocks I'm selling. So it's going to be an ongoing process. I will be adding five at least $500 every payday, which total it's going to be about 26 paydays in a year. So that's what I'm going to be adding to the account. Um, if we add that from this point forward, which today again is January 29th, if we add that for the amount of paydays that I have left, it should be a total of about 18,000. So I'm basically calculating a total of about at least $2,000 in profits, right, from my trading. Should be more, right? Should definitely be more, but that's the least that I'm calculating. At least $2,000 in profits on top of my 18,000 that I'm gonna put in. So I'll give some calculations, and I'll post that on the screen. I'll also add screenshots of what I started with at the beginning of the year, right? So I was literally starting at like a couple of bucks in the account, right? So originally I had 14,000. Last year, I ended up buying a house. I used that money to help me out with my closing costs and whatnot. So I did what you shouldn't do, and I took out that money because I bought a house. But again, I'm in a house, and I'm in the house. So I started from zero, and as of right now, I have about 5,000. Okay, so I'll post a screenshot of also um, uh, that time when I took my accounts down to zero. Um, so since then, I've been able to add and get to about 5,000. So from here on out is basically the start of the challenge that I'm giving myself to get up to 20K by the end of this year. This is the start of the journey. I hope you can join me, and I promise you're gonna learn a lot of stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and get this started together. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at some of my holdings here. All right, guys. So as you can see here on the screen, it is January 29th, 2024. The brokerage I have is with Fidelity, right? So I have a Roth and a regular investment account here. Total holdings, as you can see, 5,335. 336 just went up a little bit. So I have 10 holdings in my regular investment account. I have American Airlines, Advanced Auto Parts, Cracker Barrel, Disney, Express, Ford, Macy's, Tesla, TSLY, and WBA. Now, that is the regular investment account. Now we're going to go to the Roth. In the Roth, I have ARK B. That's the new one. That's ARK Invest's Bitcoin ETF. I added that as of recently. We also have Disney, Express again, PFE, and Target. Alrighty. So let's look at the charts and see where we're at. The market's open right now. These are all of my holdings except for a couple. I'm not in Tesla, but I am in Tesla. So I'll talk to you all about Tesla in another video. This is going to be my dividends stock that I'm trying to build up. Okay. Let's see here. Where's the SPY at? The SPY, I'm not invested in the SPY, but I have it here just to keep an eye on the total market. Okay. Ones that I am looking at, and I'm just across stocks right now that are just across, that are just over my average, is Advanced Auto Parts here. So anytime in any one of these stocks you see this yellow line, that is going to be my average. Okay, that's my average. Wherever this thin yellow line is, let me make it thicker here. Okay, so that's gonna be my average, right? 62.95 is my average. Current price is 65.76, and it is right above my average here. So usually once a stock goes over my average, I don't add any more money. That's it. I don't add any more money. All of the time that I could have added was pretty much right up in this area here. Let me highlight this right here. All in this area was the spot where I allow myself to keep on investing, right? So once it surpasses my average, it doesn't make any sense for me to add anymore. Now, if this starts dipping down underneath here, even if it's like right here, even better if it comes down maybe to this little level right here, this support level right here, then definitely I'll add on to the position. Okay. But that's my strategy. Once it surpasses my cost average, I just don't add anymore. And if it keeps on wanting to write up and write up and write up, hey, that's the goal. So as of right now, I'm not gonna sell it until it reaches $160. Okay, so that's basically saying that if I do not sell and I hold from this point up, I'm gonna make 154% profit. Okay, that's the initial goal. If it sells at this resistance right here where it hit twice, I'll make that decision as we go, right? So if I do sell it at that point from where we're at now, that's going to be a 73% profit. Not bad either. That's fucking good. So there's AAP. Uh, Walgreens is another one that I'm kind of excited about because it's still in a buy zone right now for me. Um, we got the same area right here going on, and my cost average right here in yellow. Cost average is 22.89, and initially I'm not selling till we get to 46.40, which that will give me 102% profit. Will I get that far? I don't know, but we'll see. Might sell it here. There's a lot of resistance and support right here in this spot. That's kind of interesting right here. Hit here, bounced here, bounced here, came back down. So I'm sure this will come up and have a hard time trying to get through this one here, through this wall. Let me make that one darker there. There you go. This is pretty strong support and resistance. All right, guys. One that I just recently sold was Macy's. Um, I was able to only get so much in there before it freaking rocketed up. Look at this. Look at this huge move in Macy's. And I knew it was going to happen. I just wasn't able to get enough money. Oh, what happened here? I knew it was going to happen. I just was not able to get the amount of money I wanted in the stock here. Macy's. Look at this. Hit once, hit twice on this support level. Jesus. Hit a third time. Man, I remember this spot when I was here. I was like, "Oh my god, it's hitting for a third time." And if it does not drop under this support right here, if it does not drop under it, it's gonna rocket. I just knew it. I just knew it. It hit it 3 times already, and it had it came close to like going past it right here. Let me zoom in even more. Right here, you can see all 3 days. I mean, all 3 days, all three spots here. Hit right here in this area. Fucking the next day, opened high, closed high, opened higher, closed higher, open higher. Oh no, open high, and then maybe people started to panic sell here, but then fucking the next day went up straight up, man. This was crazy moves by Macy's, um, and my my initial sell goal was $25 because it's been there so many times. Macy's $25 is a good level um, to basically sell or buy some options, put options. Um, but this was my average again, 12.17 right there, 12.17. My average cost. So I was loading up here as much as I could, all in these levels, um, and so from here, it rocketed up all the way, and I had at its peak, I had oh no, my bad. At its peak, I had 74% profit here. At 74% profit, pretty much at its peak. And remember, my goal was going to be 25 bucks. It was at 21.17. So, one thing that I've learned throughout my years of trading, and I've been trading and investing for over 5 years, maybe going on 6 years now. Um, and one thing I've learned is stocks don't fucking give a shit what you want. I could I could want it to go to 25, and I can say I'm not gonna sell till it hits 25, then I'll press the sell button and done. Nope, not the way it works. Stocks don't care when you got in, what your average is, what your plans are. Stocks are gonna stock. They don't fucking care what your plans are, what your master plans are. So when before I would have just wrote it up, and if it came to see, here's a 25. I got the this green line here. That's where my percentage bar goes up to 105% uh, down from here or up from here. So the stock could have gone all the way up, and it gets to 24. I wouldn't have sold. I would have just held everything. And if that stock started going down and down, I would have been like, no, I'm going to hold. And with the hopes that it's going to um, find a little support somewhere near and then go back up. Those are mistakes. Those are big mistakes. Yeah, sometimes it happens, but the name of the game is profit. You're in the stock market to make profit. And the only way to make a profit is if you tap on the sell button. That's the only way. And that's the main idea of getting into the stock market and investing your money. You got to hit the sell button to make a profit. So, um, I've learned from my mistakes, and hopefully you can get some tips from me too, and that way you won't have to make the same mistakes I did. But again, um, I think to be a good trader, you have to go through those mistakes. To be a good investor, you have to go through those mistakes. Even though somebody tells you don't do it, you're still gonna do it. And investing is one of those things that you just have to learn by fucking up. Like literally, there's no other replacement. You have to learn by fucking up. So yeah, so basically, what I did um, was I set a stop loss right here on the red line at 1831, 1830, right here. I set a stop loss right there. If it drops lower than about 10%, I'm just going to get out of the trade and I'm going to take profit. Um, and the profit at this level was at about 50%. So that's kind of like how I based um, setting the stop loss at 18.30, $18.30. Because if I got out at that level, I would still have made a 50% trade. So I walked out of this trade at 50% profit. And basically, I took those profits and I put them into another stock. And that other stock was Walgreens right here. Um, while Macy's was up right around this range when I got stopped out from down here, Walgreens was at another good level at about right here. So so I took those profits from Macy's and I added them to my Walgreens position, um, building that even larger. Okay. Um, so I'm going to do the same thing once Walgreens starts coming up. I leave it alone. I don't add any more. Um, Once it reaches a certain level, if I'm okay, if I feel like it at the time, if I'm okay it dropping down, and me not taking profit, then I'll do that. Or if I feel like, you know what, I want to secure some of these profits, um, I'm going to go ahead and set a stop loss on that. Let's go ahead and look at my Roth holdings here. PFE, Pfizer. I believe Pfizer's in a good buying spot right now. Express, I'm not adding any more to that position. Disney's still up, so we're not touching that. Target is up, so we are not touching that anymore. We're not adding. And then we have Archibee, basically Bitcoin. So let's just look at PFE for now. Let's go here. Okay. Pfizer. Pfizer is in a nice spot here. RSI is at a 36. RSI is at a 36, which is good. And it hit this level right here of 2630. Let me make it darker. 2630. So I'm predicting that it's going to go a little, probably maybe try to attempt to touch this here. Maybe do a double bottom, right? I love me some double bottoms. Double bottoms, I think, from my trading experience and investing experience, they're pretty darn reliable. Um, I like double bottoms. I like to see that. That's a good sign. Um, Very bullish sign, double bottoms. If you got a triple bottom, it's like that other stock. Can't remember what it was, somewhere up here. Damn. So anyway, so I'm thinking it might come down to hit this. If it does, I'll be loading up here. And by loading up, I mean I'll just be investing a little more than usual, or maybe a little more often than usual. I think a lot of the times when people say, "Oh, load up, load the boat," like fucking put everything you got in there. No, no, you're making a big mistake if you do that. I'll just probably be buying a little more than I usually do, just to gather and build more at this level, and it's really gonna bring down my my average. Okay, so for now, I'm still buying here. Um, the ultimate goal for this stock, for Pfizer, is gonna be to get it up to the 51 range, higher, right up here. There's a lot of um, support and resistance here, or should I say resistance? Um, it's been at this price multiple times. Okay, so long term, I'm selling up here. You can see that right here. Long term, this is the goal, to get this all the way up here, and that's going to be at about 80 plus percent profit. So even if I were to just keep on adding in this area right here, let me just add a box. If I were to be adding all up in here, this area, you're still good. I'm still going to be good, because the end goal is way up here. So in order for you to have enough time to build up a sizable position that you're comfortable with Pfizer, which Pfizer is one of the leading pharmaceutical companies, um, I'm not gonna feel um, I'm not gonna feel bad, and I'm not gonna not sleep at night knowing I've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, $5,000 in Pfizer alone, right? I know that that stock is gonna recover. It's gonna go back up, right? So um, it's not gonna go down to zero. It's possible again with any stock, but the odds of that happening, it's not gonna happen. Like it's practically almost zero that Pfizer is going to go to zero. So I am not for this type of stock. That's not gonna be a worry of mine. Now with Express, on the other hand, I'm capping my investment, right? So I've got 500 $500 in Express inside my Roth account and in my regular investment account. 500 and 500. So total 1,000. That's as far as my risk goes with this type. Express is a high risk, high reward stock. So my my average cost basis is right here at $9.43, and we're at 731. So if this were to be a Pfizer, a Disney, an American Airlines, I'd be loving these prices right now. I'm gonna buy some more, but because it's Express, and I mean Express stores, right? It's a clothing apparel store. Um, I don't have the faith. I don't trust the stock um, to just keep on adding. So I'm capping my risk at $1,000. And if it goes down to zero, fuck, I lost $1,000. But that's just the name of the game. That's what I'm willing to risk. I'm not willing to risk any more. So I'll just watch it. Basically, I have the money in there. I'm just gonna watch it, see how it plays out, and hopefully we start riding up uh, over here into the green. But anyway, going back to Pfizer, so I like this level. So let's go ahead and get some trades done. I think I'm gonna buy uh, one share, one share. So whenever I say go, one thing that I've learned is go in little by little. Do not load the boat. That's the biggest mistake ever. So literally, I'm gonna buy one share right now, and then maybe another one later on today. I don't know. Maybe the price goes up or it stays steady. I'll buy another one today. If not, I'll buy another tomorrow. It's not a big deal. This is a huge range that it's in, and I'm willing to buy anything in here. So there's no rush. Okay, I'm trying to build a sizable position. Um, at the same time, trying to get a better cost average. Okay. And in order to do that, you cannot go all in. If you blow your wad all in one shot, and you're here at 27.47, um, when the price goes down to 20 in the to 26.40, you're not gonna have anything left over to buy that better price because you fucking blew your wad the first chance you got. You can't do that. So go in little by little, buy little by little. If you don't have that much money, buy fucking $5 worth. Fuck it. My the amount of money that I got in my Roth right now to use is, I think it's about 350, maybe $400. Even though I have $400 to spend in my Roth, I'm only gonna buy $27 of it right now. That's it. Tomorrow, I'll buy another one. Not a big deal. And the reason why I don't put market is because a lot of the times, whenever, well, at least for me, what I've seen, whenever I put market, um, it buys it at like up to 5 cents higher. And so I'm not okay with 5 cents. I'm okay with buying it higher, like a cent or two. But once it's like 5 cents higher, 6 cents higher, like fuck that. Like, so that's why I always try to do limit buy orders. Um, let's put replace. Okay. So price, what are we at? 27. 51. So we'll put 52. Boom. Okay. And boom, right there. You see how it got filled? Just 1 cent, moving it 1 cent above what the current price is usually works for me. And I'm okay with that 1 cent. It's not a big fucking deal. But I just hate to see whenever you put market, it's the fastest to get that sell done or to get that buy done. But um, a lot of the times it hits you with like 5 cents higher than what the current price was. So fuck that. Um, I'm good with this. And a lot of the times, if you put buy at 27.51 and the price dropped down a little bit, you still get that advantage to where it'll buy it at the cheaper price versus buying it at the price that you set it for, if that makes sense. So you get the downside, I guess, advantage that if the price goes lower, it'll still the buy order will still buy at a lower price, better for you. But it caps it at the price that you set it for. You follow me? Let's look at Bitcoin, see where Bitcoin is at. Maybe I can buy some more Bitcoin in my Roth account. Where are you at? Okay, right here. Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now we're at 42,000. I'm kind of not liking that price because I feel like it's gonna come back down to this level here. Um, Here's my prediction right here with the RSI. Following the RSI, it's on a downward trend. And I'm thinking it's going to get right here in this green box, in my green box that I listed here. So this is where I think price is headed. Maybe up in this level here. Right here. Let me put a support level right about right there. Oops. Right there. This is where I think the price is headed before it starts back up again. Okay. Um, so am I gonna buy any more am I gonna buy any more ARC B right now? No, not today. Any other trades I make, I'll keep you all posted and updated. All right, guys. Well, that's pretty much it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and you plan on sticking with me to the end, right? So it's a pretty big challenge. 20K in the accounts. I've never gotten to that point. The highest, again, like the highest I've gone was about 14, 15,000. Um, so this is a pretty big challenge for me personally. You're gonna know all of the trades I take, all the new stocks that I get into, and maybe you can join in. Join in, and we'll make some trades together, and we'll make this money together. All right, guys. We'll see you next time on the next video. Peace.